There are moments when the person you love is hurting, and there is nothing you wish more than to take the pain away. You would carry the burden yourself if you could. You would give anything to see them smile again, to hear their voice filled with strength, to watch them wake up without fear. But sometimes all you can do is stand beside them, hold their hand and pray. And perhaps that is not a small thing. Perhaps prayer is one of the most powerful ways we can love someone when our own strength has reached its limit. So today, wherever you are, let us slow down for a moment. Let us bring the person you love before Jesus. Not with perfect words, not with a promise that we know exactly what will happen next, but with trust, with honesty, and with hope. Jesus, you know the person who is on our heart right now. You know their name, you know their story. You know every moment of their life that brought them to this day. Nothing about their situation is hidden from you. You see what we cannot see. You understand what we do not understand, and today we place them into your loving care. Lord, when we feel helpless, remind us that we are not alone. When fear becomes louder than faith, help us become still. When our minds begin imagining every possible outcome, bring us back to this moment and remind us that you are here. We ask for healing for the person we love. Bring strength to their body, rest to their mind, and peace to their heart. Guide the doctors, nurses, caregivers, and every person involved in their care. Give them wisdom, patience, and clarity. Help them recognize what needs attention and make decisions with compassion and understanding. We pray for every treatment, medicine, procedure, and step of care that may be needed. Let the people caring for our loved one have the knowledge and support they need. And while we wait for answers, teach us how to wait without losing hope. Jesus, we remember the stories of people who came to you carrying impossible situations. Some came because they were afraid. Some came because someone they loved was suffering. Some did not know what tomorrow would bring. But they came to you, and that is what we are doing now. We are coming to you with the person we love. We are not pretending to understand everything. We are simply saying, Jesus, we need you. There is something beautiful about bringing another person's name into prayer. Because love does not always know how to fix a problem, but love knows how to stay. Love sits beside the hospital bed. Love makes the phone call. Love prepares the meal. Love waits in the hallway. Love listens to the same story again. Love whispers a prayer when the person is too tired to speak. And Jesus, you see every one of those acts of love. You see the family members who are trying to remain strong. You see the person who goes into another room just to cry for a moment. You see the one who smiles in front of everyone and then worries when they are alone. You see them all and you care for them too. So today, we pray not only for physical healing, but also for emotional strength. Give our loved one peace when fear comes. Give them courage when the day feels long. Give them moments of laughter, even in difficult circumstances. Give them people who speak words of encouragement instead of fear. Give them restful moments when their mind needs a break, and when they feel discouraged, remind them that their worth is not determined by their health, their strength, or what their body can do today. They are still deeply loved. They are still precious. They are still worthy of kindness and dignity. Lord, help us as family and friends too. Sometimes we do not know what to say. We are afraid of saying the wrong thing. Teach us that we do not always need an answer. Sometimes our presence is enough. Help us listen without rushing. Help us serve without making the person feel like a burden. Help us respect their needs and give them space when they need quiet. Give us patience when we become tired. Give us compassion when fear makes us frustrated, and protect our hearts from becoming consumed by anxiety. We surrender the things we cannot control into your hands. There may be questions we cannot answer. There may be results we cannot predict. There may be days when hope feels strong and other days when it feels very small. But Jesus, help us remember that faith does not require us to know the entire future. Faith can simply say, I will trust you with this day. So today we trust you with today. We trust you with the next conversation. We trust you with the next appointment. We trust you with the next night of rest. we trust you with the next morning. And when tomorrow arrives, we will ask for grace for tomorrow too. Lord, if healing comes quickly, we will give you thanks. If healing takes time, we ask you to remain close through every step. If the road becomes difficult, send people who can help. If there are decisions to make, give wisdom. If there are tears, bring comfort. If there is fear, bring peace. And in every circumstance, help this family remember that they do not have to walk through it alone. Jesus, you know what it means to stand near people who are hurting. You saw suffering, you heard cries. You entered places where others were afraid to go. You showed compassion to people who felt forgotten. And that same compassion is what we ask for today. Be near our loved one tonight. Let them feel surrounded by care. Let the room around them become a place of peace rather than fear. If they cannot sleep, give them rest. If they feel alone, bring someone near. If they are overwhelmed, help them take one moment at a time. If they are discouraged, place a gentle reminder of hope in their heart. And for the person listening to this prayer right now, who may be carrying this burden quietly, I pray for you too. You do not have to pretend that you are fearless. It is okay to admit that you are worried. It is okay to say, Jesus, I am scared. Bring that fear to him instead of carrying it alone. You can pray simple words. You can whisper the person's name. You can sit quietly and let your heart speak when words are difficult. God does not need a perfect speech. He sees the heart behind the prayer. So take a slow breath and remember that you are allowed to rest for a moment. The person you love is not outside God's sight. You do not have to stay awake every minute trying to control an uncontrollable future. You can care deeply and still rest. You can pray sincerely and still accept help. You can have hope while also listening to medical advice and taking practical steps. This is not a lack of faith. It is part of caring wisely. Lord, bless every person who is caring for someone they love. Give them strength for the tasks nobody notices. Bless the late-night conversations, the difficult decisions, the appointments, the waiting, and the ordinary acts of kindness that fill the days. Help caregivers remember that they matter too. Give them moments to breathe, moments to eat, moments to sleep, moments to laugh, and people who remind them that they do not have to carry everything alone. We place the future into your hands. Jesus, we ask for healing, we ask for strength, we ask for wisdom, we ask for peace, and we ask for courage to face whatever comes one day at a time. We will not pretend to know exactly how the story will unfold, but we choose to believe that love is present in this moment, that compassion is present, that help is possible, that hope can remain alive even when circumstances are difficult, and most importantly, we choose to turn toward you. When fear tells us to run, we will pray. When uncertainty tells us to give up, we will take the next step. When exhaustion tells us that we cannot continue, we will ask for help. When we do not have the words, we will simply say, your name. Jesus, be near. Jesus, bring peace. Jesus, give strength. Jesus, guide the hands of those providing care. Jesus, comfort the person we love. And Jesus, teach us how to love them well through every season. We finish this prayer without demanding that tomorrow look exactly the way we imagined. We simply place our loved one into your care and ask for grace for the road ahead. May their room be filled with peace. May their heart find courage. May their body receive the care it needs. May their family find strength. May those who care for them be guided by wisdom, and may hope remain alive in the middle of uncertainty. If you are praying for someone right now, hold their name in your heart for one more moment and say quietly, Jesus, I place them in your hands, then breathe and rest. Remember, you are not required to know the whole story tonight. You only need to take the next faithful step, and tomorrow, when the sun rises, you can pray again, you can love again, you can hope again, and you can place that precious person into God's care again. Day by day, hour by hour, prayer by prayer. And now, Jesus, we ask you to stay close through the hours when nobody else is awake. Watch over the person we love while they rest. Give their family peace during the quiet moments when the mind begins to worry again. Help them remember that they are surrounded by love and that they do not have to face this moment alone. When fear returns, replace it with calm.